jump. It wasn't nice, you should have done twice. You run me out like a fresh rice. You slip on me like a full of ice. You're cold like a bag full of ice. You hurt me not once but twice. Now your actions come from the price. I'm stressing, it's not manifesting. Oh, you want me to do what I'm not good for you, papa. And you want me to make videos like nothing from the papa.
I like that song, boy. Let's play that again. Hold on, now. Hold on. I'm stressing, it's not manifesting. Oh, you want me to do what I'm not good for you, papa. And you want me to make it like nothing from the papa. Me say tell them I'm juice. Come on, see me
So me say fit girl, slim girl, no girl I anti-social. When me touch down, girl I clap them leg just to see who did and I try to take me bank account nice. I mean no you ain't no nothing nice. So the girl with the relevant mood, you know use me gun, me no care when I feel free bring crypto and good links. Me a bring anyone when I good jinx. Man, body girl good king. Money on the only thing that make me get quick thing. I say show. So me say crypto chop. Money just a call and I bring me one. Money on me destination. So me change location. So me say crypto chop. Money just a call and I bring me one. Money on me destination. So me change location. So me say free money. Me want money and you want money. Change my bill a mansion just to be in a retreat. Good money. Free money. Please don't not feel live the life. Me policy try expensive. Got let me call it.
See the youth out push me know them can't believe that money pon my brain you fucking eat and stuff it in and if you try to stop me food this thing a fisting like Selena. I mean don't friend them in the dark is up in us when me change this man invest in something like that. Swiss fucking and that papi use am a free like super bring the money rapid never stop it and as I say make the money look at 100 million and the prayer preaches things like Cassie and Marina is a different thing. Nah, this stuff, the money buy your promises. Tell me I me jump off a cliff. Cause I'm sorry, free money. Me want money and you want money. Change my bill a mansion just to be in a retreat. Good money. Free money. Please don't not feel live the life. Policy try expensive. Cause I'm good. Let me call it.
What is the word? You already know it's your boy JIREHYR, and if you didn't know, now you know. Welcome to the channel, and we're gonna be having a nice little interview with your boy Black Diamond. Right now, Black Diamond tuning in. Give him a little second to get here. He's coming in a while, and then we're gonna make things happen. You know, get to know Black Diamond and what type of artist he is, and you know what he have on his mind. You know, you get what I'm saying. Giving him some time, put his stuff together, set his camera up, and then we'll have the show. The show will be on the road. You can feel free to comment, you know, tell me if you like the vibe so far, tell me if you enjoyed my last set of interviews, you know. Just talk to your boy, you know, let your boy know why is he good, you know. I always try my best to improve things for you to have a good experience. So, you know, just talk to your boy and let your boy know what you have on your mind. Because yeah, I actually doing it for all you. Because really and truly, I feel like Dominica don't really getting a chance. Like artists and stuff don't really getting a chance for them to even get interviews. I feel like they have to beg a DJ. Like I myself like used to like make a lot of music before, and I used to see like how situations used to be like I have to literally pay a DJ $20 to play my song in a radio station, and then I can imagine like how a lot of artists, you know, doing things in Dominica, and like they maybe don't have the money for that, or they have the money but it's for something better, you know. It's not to sit down there and decide I can pay a DJ, you understand? So I feel like it's a little bit difficult in the Commonwealth, and I try and make things, you know, in a better kind of a vibe. You know, if you feel you agree with what I say, and then you can just like drop a little W in the chat. W, it doesn't hurt. Just drop that W, and we're good to go. Just a W, yeah. But basically it's just me trying to like put on artists and show artists, you know, hey, there is a platform, and you can come and show your skills. You can come and show yourself, and yeah. Simple vibes, easy like that. Let's see. I think he's there. He is. Let me set him up. Setting up bro camera. Because we're about to get it started.
Yeah, you in it?
Of course. Loud and clear.
Yeah, man.
Loud and clear, senior. Let me see what happened in there now. Alright. Boom! We have Black Diamond on the screen, people. What is the word, brother? Talk to me. What is the vibes?
So what the still, you know?
After all, man, you have to do what you have to do, eh? You get what I'm saying? You have to do what you have to do.
Yeah, man.
Now, for the people that viewing, I know a lot of them might be Dominicans or whatever the case may be. But since we're doing it on a platform, international platform, I would like to just start off every interview with the artist saying like who they are and like a little like background story of how it was like growing up for them and like how things are and stuff like that. So you can proceed.
Yeah, man. Well, my name is Jamal Lloyd, you know.
Jamal Lloyd.
I wouldn't
Right.
I wouldn't say my middle name because embarrass my middle name and things. Anyway, yeah, Jamal Lloyd grew up in Massac, young boy, basketballer, played for the island, for school, you know, different stuff, and you know, had a pretty nice childhood. My father was involved in calypso, and my uncle was a gospel singer, so music was in the family long time and stuff. First place I actually started singing was maybe in church, yeah, and stuff. But after a while, I decided to join like the calypso field.
Right.
Let's try it 1 year. I was young that year. I was like 18, yeah, and I joined the calypso field. Then started going into different genres because growing up in Massac, you know, young boy, growing up with my dogs and them. We always like the Vibes Cartels and the Movados. You know, back when you go to high school them time, that war there, that feud was all over the place. Okay? So I always like the dancehall, so I started to tap into dancehall, a little bit of soca. I haven't tapped into the booyah yet, but I'll be getting into that soon, you know?
Okay, vibes. That's sounding like a vibe so far. So,
Yeah, man.
for the viewers, were you born, raised, everything in Dominica?
Yeah, born and raised, man.
Because some people, you know, they might be watching your Instagram and your thing and see you doing your little African and check it. Hey, Mr. Not from a wrong, man.
Oh. Imagine a young lady actually asked me if I might be from South Africa recently.
You see?
Come on.
So it's a good thing I ask in. You check. Some people, you know. Yeah. So actually you said you're born, raised. You said Massac. Okay, so what got you into music? What made you feel like, okay, I can be an artist, I can start to make music. That is my calling and I should take it seriously.
Well, honestly, it's like constant. I wouldn't say peer pressure, but like because my uncle and my father were so heavily in music and known in the vibes, it's like people expected me to step into the arena. Like always asking me like, you're not singing like since high school. Even like my principal at the time,
right,
or rest his soul, Mr. Elwin, you know, even used to ask me for many years like, you're not singing junior man, you're not doing some verse, do some verse. So yeah, like people were kind of like expecting it, but I wanted to like do it on my own time, so I just chose that time.
Oh, okay, that makes sense. So you're actually saying your like you're coming into the music vibe was through calypso. That's what you're saying.
Yeah, basically.
And how
like actually being able to to come and perform on a stage started for calypso. Yeah.
And how old were you at that time?
18.
18. All right.
Yeah.
And you can you remember your first song? Like what was it about?
Yeah, Pete Toilet. That was the name of the song.
Oh, you don't had that song?
Yeah, man. What you do?
Boy, I used to laugh Dirty Boy when I was going to school. Boy.
You see, when the people don't know the face behind the song, we check. When the people know the song, but they know the face behind the song, but it's me.
Say that again one more time.
A lot of people don't know the face behind the song, but a lot of people know the song.
Boy, I had that 100 time. They digging in, pit, toilet. Ah!
See, you remember the track, yeah, man.
Okay, vibes. So, for all of you that don't know, this is Black Diamond and this is the founder of the Pit Toilet song. What motivates you though to make a song like that? Were you the one that write it, or were you like, did you inspire the writer, or did you give like ideas? Was it like that is what you wanted to sing about? What was the concept? What was the what was the passive, like the passion and stuff to go to that point of making that type of song?
Well, that song was actually written and was there for years.
Ooh,
yeah,
okay.
That song was since I was in high school at the time when my uncle wrote it, and I heard it that time. That was like in 2008.
Oh.
But that was like one of his last years in college before he left and came back. He came back recently, but that was before he left and came back, and he had that song there for years. And my father was saying like he had that song there. He was wondering like if I could handle it because of the topic. And around that time, the topic was relating to a lot of stuff that was happening.
Right, politically.
Yeah. But political. Well, it's not a political song.
It's not a political song, but
yeah, social commentary.
Right, exactly.
Yeah. Right? So something that was happening in society back in that time, you know. It's still happening now, but that time it was when it was really getting like more open around, etc. So it's like giving notice to it. 20-30 years wondering like if I was good enough, like at my age, to be able to handle that song and like the pressures from that song. And thing, because singing that song, they trust me, as a young man, you can get pressure, especially
I can imagine. Yeah, I can imagine.
Yeah.
Okay, vibes.
I wouldn't be afraid to say I still get impressions from that song because of that song to this day.
Yeah.
But he checking like I can maybe handle that song and think, and when he heard me sing it, he was checking like, what? Yeah, that song is for you. He spoke to my uncle. My uncle said, yeah, he can handle it, and if I just step in the arena.
Okay.
At first he wanted me to go to junior Mona, but I was checking like 18 already, besides going to be competition.
That makes sense.
And from my elimination, that was just it.
Boom. But what place did you come out that year though? And what year was it?
That was 2012. I didn't place that year. I fell in the semis.
Right.
Because you might have heard that I missed some lines on the song.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
I actually forgot about that. But it's a good thing though that for the viewers that since that even if you made your mistake, you didn't make that made you feel like okay you feel so bad that you're not going to try again or you're not going to continue. So it's like a lesson to tell people if you have a passion, you're going to make mistakes along the way. It's not gonna always be perfect. So if at some point you feel like that is your passion, no matter how much mistakes you make, one day, you know, if you really want to do it, then you just have to keep on going at it, and don't give up.
But let me tell you, one thing that made me feel that way, like to never give up, like after I made the mistake, like the way people had gravitated to the song and gravitated to me, the response I got after made me know that I had to stay in the vibes. It's like I fell in the semis, but honestly, the kind of response I was getting, how popular I was, etc., I was feeling like the guy was king that year, to tell the truth. Yeah. I telling you, the type of energy everybody gave me, feedback. Yeah.
Okay. That makes sense. So what you think separates you from other artists? Because I mean, you're not the only person singing calypso. You're not the only person taking music seriously. And you're not the only person singing soca, dancehall. I mean, like these music are music all over the world internationally. What separates you from the different artists out there?
Um, I would say I just stick to my own style.
The what?
I can handle my own style. Like I'm not going to try like what others doing at the end of the day. Like I'm a person, I stick to my niche, what I can handle.
Mm-hmm.
And at the end of the day, like when I doing something,
Right.
I want it to be like just trying something. Just I want it to be like a perfect work of art, because at the end of the day, music is art.
Right. Right.
Yeah?
Exactly. Exactly.
So I know when I'm just gonna take a mic or go in a studio and just sing two words, because that is that I rather express myself, make you know what I think in my mind and what I feel about certain things, and what I perform.
So are you like a natural singer, or is it something that you had to get yourself used to or practice? Did you do like singing in church choir, or is there like a group you was in? What made you feel like, okay, I can hold notes to be able to sing songs?
Well, as a natural singer, yeah, me and my sister always used to be singing. Like we had it naturally. But thank God we actually we actually went through the QTS competition, and it's like we actually enhanced that, learn certain techniques in terms of with voice training, etc. So it's
Oh,
like it enhanced vibes.
okay, okay.
So the same way I can come and sing a calypso, I can come and sing a Chris Brown for you, or John Legend, Jack.
Okay,
Come
okay.
on.
Vibes, vibes, vibes. What are you most proud to date? Like an event in your life that you're most proud to date. Of course, in your music.
Caribbean hype.
Caribbean hype.
Yeah.
Okay.
Dancehall segment
Tell me about it.
2019. Yeah.
How was that?
At least,
What was that experience like?
yeah, that experience was great. I actually performed with a live band, and it was actually like Colton T was the main Dominican dancehall act on that lineup. It's true we had Massacre as well, but I don't really watch the foreigners. I watching all people I watch.
Right,
Check.
right. That makes sense.
For Colton T is like top tier. So being there, performing before Colton T, and actually getting like a good response from the crowd, that was that was great.
I can imagine. I can imagine.
Yeah,
So is who you'd say is your artist that you look up to?
artists that I look up to.
Yes, like that artist gives you a lot of inspiration and makes you feel like you can do that as well, and also like make you feel like your music will be as hot as theirs one day.
Yeah, I always like Vibes Cartel. I don't know. Vibes Cartel and Marshall Montano. Those were always my two artists I always love. Yeah,
Okay.
growing up.
Okay. So what about Vibes Cartel and what about them that makes you feel like those are the artists?
Yeah, Vibes Cartel was always a man of the people. Yeah, and he always made it clear that you're not afraid to say what you have to say.
Right.
You're not a social activist or a politician or nothing. You
True.
just say what on your mind and says for the people.
Right.
You do that. You sure?
Right.
You trust me.
That makes sense. That makes sense. So how did you come up with your name though, Black Diamond? Because I know for a fact a lot of people, they've been searching it on YouTube and they might not get you one time because there's a bunch of different things about black diamond jewelry, black diamond this, black diamond that. So like they might have to search Black Diamond Dominica and then it might give them Black Diamond music. You get what I'm saying? How did you come up with the name Black Diamond though? What made you feel like, okay, you know what? I can sing music. I'm inspired by artists like Vibes Cartel. They say what they mean to their mind. I've been singing for a long time. I'm going to name myself Black Diamond. What gave you that inspiration?
Name actually came from my sister. Yeah.
Oh, for real?
Yeah. Yeah, at the time I used to have those. Remember back in the days when fellas were them diamond knobs. So. Not the real diamonds, but Jack.
The cubics.
Diamond knobs.
The cubics things.
she checking like you always have cubics in your ears. But you just name yourself Black Diamond, and she always tell me why black. So you check?
It's so
Yeah.
fiance, boy. It's always the family members that have to tell it to you.
Come on, we're 2 years apart, so it's like
Okay. That makes sense. Do you ever deal with performance anxiety? I mean, like from the beginning, you said that you did make an error in your calypso thing, but do you ever suffer from performance anxiety? Like you're about to perform and your heart start to beat, or the amount of people, the crowd, you're afraid of making a mistake?
no, honestly. In terms of thinking of like the crowd,
Mm-hmm.
I don't get anxiety for that.
Mm.
Every moment that I have,
Mm-hmm.
every moment that I have messed up my song
Mm-hmm.
is something that happened to maybe aggravate me or something before the show.
Oh.
Yeah,
Okay.
we don't really talk about those things, but yeah, most likely something that happened to just aggravate me and just tip me off.
Okay. That's fair. So, what is it do you do besides music? Because I know, like, I can be honest, um, you- we don't really making that much on music in Dominica like that. So, what do you do besides music?
I'm a fire officer.
Okay. So you
Oh,
serve the country and stuff like that. And how do you balance your job with your music?
well, it's not easier because of the hours we work. You know, quite a bit of hours a week
Mm,
and stuff. So it's like sometimes we're more inside than outside. But
right.
some of the time you get that is free. At least if you think of a couple of lyrics and thing, you record it on your phone.
Mm-hmm.
Big up, not Disney Samsung users, but big up iPhone users. You can just record your stuff on time.
True.
Big up iPhone, Apple on time. Don't know. Yeah.
Right.
So
Okay.
I just record my stuff, and then when I get home, I put them together.
Right.
And when everything's complete, just bring it to the studio one time and just land it down.
Okay. Would you say that Dominica has a music industry? Why? Why? If yes, why? If no, why?
Yeah, we have a music industry.
Okay. Why you think?
One.
Why you think so?
Um, well, I think right now, I can be honest,
Mm-hmm.
and some people might,
Go ahead. It's a safe space. Go
yeah,
ahead. Go ahead.
some people might take it the wrong way, but
Uh.
it actually took certain people to come enter into the music industry
Ah.
for other people to start taking like certain things seriously in terms of like streaming music, etc.
Mm,
You know,
right.
um, I'm not afraid to call names. When guys like Tridel Edwin came into the business,
Right.
and they remember Kex, and then they had everything with Kex and Rio and them guys.
Mm-hmm.
Them guys, he actually set a standard, you check,
Right.
and then present the music the proper way. I remember Wizard was their producer. The Wizard, big up the Wizard one time.
Mm.
Streaming their music the right way. And then after, even the older guys out there before, that is when they really started to take that more seriously. You sure?
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. That's from my
Yeah. Of course.
line of
Yeah.
sight.
Yeah.
But so yeah, we have a music industry is more situated around, let's say, remember Booyah is the most popular genre here.
Right.
Remember, it's our
It's true.
at the end of the day. I just wish it was a little more broad for like other genres here.
Mm-hmm.
Because we have a lot of guys here that doing other genres that doing a great job but not getting as much
Recognition that they deserve.
recognition, yeah,
Right.
that they should be getting.
Right.
Got along guys like Colton T doing that stuff, Colton T Uzi, different guys that doing soca and other genres and things. Them guys are great talents, not just talent alone. The way them man performing too, like you see them man performing, their performances as well. let's be miraculous. You check? So
Yeah.
I just wish like the other genres would get some of the recognition, because everybody just be excited when like the Burner Boys and the Popcans coming down and performing for us. But we have guys that just as good here. It's just the recognition and the popularity that those guys have, they do have yet.
Right.
So, but remember, at the end of the day, it's us to build our people.
Right. That makes sense.
Yeah.
That makes sense. I kind of like, I never look at it in that perspective of how you said it, but as you said that makes so much more sense, because it's like a lot of people have asked before, they said like it doesn't have a music industry, and I've also thought like it didn't have one, but as you said that, like it puts so much of a different perspective in the air. Like there is one, it's just that it's like there are certain people that like they how can I say it, like they are in the industry, but there are others that, but there are people that, I don't know, they have to maybe like try hard or beg, or maybe, you know, try to get into the music industry, but then there are other people that it's easier for them to be into the music industry.
Yeah.
So that makes a lot of sense. That makes a lot of sense.
And sometimes most time it depends on the genre you're doing too, that making it easier for you to be like situated around. Even the entertainment, even when the bookings, etc.
True.
You know?
True.
Because there is you can see there is a music industry, because you can see from entertainment itself, all the different shows, all different artists, bookings, everything. We have an industry. It's not as big, not as broad as maybe overseas or something, but it's there.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. That makes sense. But to that topic though, like, ever thought of it like Dominica is like the most like or I can say it now. What's that word? Like when it's so mixed up, like we're taking all types of cultures, because we listen to Afro, we listen to reggae, we listen to soca, we listen to dancehall, we listen to hip-hop, R&B, all this stuff, right?
Yeah.
Would you say that Dominica is like the most like mixed in culture? Because if you go Jamaica, majority of things you go in here is dancehall and reggae. If you go Trinidad, majority of things you go into here is soca and maybe somewhat dancehall. Saint Lucia, more of soca. You get why I go in with this? So it's like, I feel like Dominica herself, right? Although we small, although we not all that in the Caribbean, I feel we have a lot to do with the benefits of other artists in the Caribbean. What do you think about that? Because I feel like, let's just say Prince Swanee or Popcorn drop a song, you hear a lot of Dominicans playing it, right? Not saying that other places in the Caribbean don't play it, but I just feel like we play it a little bit more than other places. What do you think about that?
Like we playing it a little bit more than we would play those of our own.
Not just those of our own, but we played it a little bit more than how, let's just say, Saint Lucia, right? Saint Lucia more on the soca side. So let's just say, according to the reggae or dancehall, we might play it more than Saint Lucia, if you get what I'm saying. Because they will be more playing soca and then resegment and stuff like that. Like, do you agree with that?
Partially, because sometimes I look at population too.
Right.
Because in those areas, there's some of them have like larger populations. They play a lot of the hip hop and the other genres.
Right.
But remember, most of the population will play their music.
Right.
That's the thing.
Exactly.
You check? So sometimes you might not hear about it much, especially as in Dominica, etc.
Exactly.
And remember, in Dominica, you've seen everything firsthand.
Right.
Yeah, you see in the different genres being played, the hip hop, the everything, etc. So it would be better to get like a view from those places.
Right.
Stay there for a while, and then you see like exactly how it is, especially on the streets, etc.
Right.
But I agree with you partially that's from our view, how we see it.
The reason I brought that up now is because now a lot of artists in Dominica, I completely understand. You're making your soca, you're making your calypso, you're making your dancehall. I understand completely. I get that you deserve a certain amount of thing, and I too believe like a lot of artists here, they're good in their hip hop, R&B, dancehall, just like you said, Colton T. Then you know it are fellas like Fuego, then we have fellas like people like Desla, then we have producers like D-Lo, then we have
D-Youth.
You get what I'm saying? So there are a lot of people they can do different things. But what I wanted to just stress on the reason why I brought that up is because now, and you said it, but it was so easier to say it when we're talking about different countries, that they have their own genre, their own main genre, so they will play it more. So I feel we play Booyah because it is our own genre more. So I feel like that is why if you're making Booyah, your song would more be outstanding for all the other type of music that coming out. Not saying that your dancehall is not good. Not saying that your rap and R&B is not good. Not saying that the way you produce your beats and instrumentals is not good. But just saying that the Booyah just have more of ears, more people listening to Booyah. The only problem there is now is now the marketing of Booyah and making Booyah music be a way to create jobs. If you get what I'm saying. Because if Prince Swanee and them man can blow up by singing dancehall, why, let's just say Triller, Rio, Kex, like why they cannot blow up by singing Booyah? You understand? Like, I understand, okay, they may be in a higher position than they started, so they obviously maybe they may be making more at a show now, or they have more subscribers. But to me, that's not enough. You get what I'm saying? Like, it's supposed to be a foundation where it's like, okay, that is our main genre. If that person is the best person of that genre, that person is supposed to be living the best life in that genre. If that making sense. It might sound selfish to some people, but to be honest, like, that is the best way to show people there is something to motivate themselves for. Because at the end of the day, like, they will just check like, oh, even though I make music, I'll just end up like Kex or Rio or Trilogy. I'll just go like Reach. I'll just travel there, go to that performance, blah blah. But if they see like they can get a Mercedes out of that, they can get a house out of that. There is a way you can create employment, you can create homes, families can be secured. I feel like that now going to make people feel like, you know what, Booyah music is the music to listen to. Now let's go back to Hold on. I can break it down. So that is why I come to saying like how we listening to Booyah music more than the other genres. No, the only problem is the fact that we're not making nothing of the Booyah music. So what I'm saying is like, yes, we saying in Dominica the Booyah music is more outstanding, but at the end of the day, when an artist want to blow up, when an artist think of becoming international, they run to dancehall, reggae, rap. You get what I'm saying? Like, see D-Youth making rap. See D-Lo and them, they doing dancehall. Because they seeing Booyah not making it international. Booyah only making it regional throughout the Caribbean. I mean, it have few places abroad, like internationally, that listen to Booyah, yes. Not saying no, but it more regionally. So I just feel like if there was a way that people would see that there is real benefits in Booyah, that it would not just be regional, that it would not just be a music that we'll just be listening in Dominica because it is our top tier of genre. It would be a music that you listening to it, yes, in our top tier, but actually it is actually music that can bring you somewhere than just in the country performing Salisbury or performing Newtown or performing in the stadium. What do you think about that?
I would totally agree. I find the Booyah has broadened quite a bit, especially you guys like Issa Bantan, bands like Triple K, even Rio, different places like France and different French countries, overseas, etc. Even ex-popular in Guadeloupe and in different places, Marigaland, etc. I think Booyah should be, honestly, it should be further than it is. Well, I'm not one to really, don't take me wrong, listeners. Booyah should be further than it is. I don't really know the formula to why it is not, because to me, we have all the elements right now. You check in terms of we have a new sound, etc. Something that's people gravitate to, even the foreigners, etc.
Right.
They playing Booyah tracks playing all over the world, even in the States sometimes as well.
Right.
Um, but let me just say something. And
Go ahead.
I think somebody made that statement already, and I'm going to make it again. Before, when the day Booyah reach where everybody wanted to reach internationally, plenty people going to have to pay a lot of money before they make that money back. You know why? Because of all them when you're taking pieces of international songs, putting it on beats,
Right.
etc.
Right.
Copyright. Yeah.
Right.
A lot of people.
But then again too now, that is now another reason of showing people to be more creative in their music. It's not just taking somebody's sample from the song. I wouldn't say I to be honest, I wouldn't even have an issue with that though. If you have to pay back the person because at the end of the day you make profits of their song. Now why I actually made that statement that I made earlier is that because why wouldn't you see Jamaicans making booyah? Why wouldn't you see Trinidadians like in general making booyah? Why wouldn't you see Antigans, St. Kitts, St. Thomas making booyah? Why wouldn't you see man like Lil Baby, The Baby making booyah? Like look at now, those people they're switching into drill, they're switching into Afro beats. I'm just saying like if booyah, if we know for a fact booyah is like our rock, it's like our rock and roll in the Caribbean basically, because it's the type of upbeat type of music. If we know for a fact how far booyah can be, I just feel personally when people see they can benefit something out of booyah, they will take booyah seriously. That's all I'm saying.
Well, I make a statement there. For to reach that level, booyah will have to be a subgenre of maybe a soca or something.
No
But
problem.
the issue we always have here is we sell fish for the thing. We sell fish for the booyah. Instead of branching it out, making other people experiment with it, etc.
Right.
People here getting vexed if let's say a man take a booyah sample or make a booyah beat from St. Lucia or something, want to send a lawsuit, all them different things, making all kind of comments. A producer from here take a beat that's similar to a booyah, give it to some of the biggest booyah artists.
Right.
The biggest soca artists, I mean.
Right.
Marshall, etc. Remember that song? And booyah artists here were making noise about, oh, man taking our thing and bring it overseas. If you want it to do it somewhere, you have to branch it out.
You have to.
To the guys that can bring it out.
I mean, like, all music that make it somewhere in life was licks, you know. All music that make it somewhere in life is licks. Like,
so,
look
so
at...
you need to be a subgenre of a genre that is already known worldwide.
Not just that, though. I half and half believe in that. Because, yes, it can be a subgenre, but also it can be its own genre. I believe booyah can be its own genre. It just needs the support behind it. Anything can be possible with just the support behind it. If you alone go in and say booyah is a genre, it's not gonna go nowhere. But if the...
But it has to start somewhere.
It have to start somewhere, yes. But at the end of the day, like, I feel booyah can be its own genre. I wouldn't even put it under soca, and I wouldn't put it under dancehall. Booyah is a whole different type of music. If you have to put booyah under anything, you have to name it Caribbean rock. You get what I'm saying? You have to name it Caribbean rock and roll. You understand? Because if you want...
Then again, I feel...
Yeah, go ahead.
I'm not the one to really comment on that because I had the formula on that.
No, but I mean, it's your opinion. We're having a discussion. It's not nothing for people to take and carry out with. It's just me and you just having like a discussion on what we feel.
I don't care. I don't care. They can carry it. Me, I don't care. Yeah, they know me already.
Okay. Conversation get a little heated there, boy. What is some advice you would give somebody trying to get into the music industry and trying to become an artist, do stuff like you yourself?
Well, I give them the advice. Great producer like the Wizard gave me.
Mm-hmm.
Always try to do your own thing and be yourself.
Right.
Try to be like others. Anytime you starting on a basis of trying to be like someone, it will never work.
Right.
Because we don't want 3, 4, 5 cartels or 10 Benji N2Os or
Right.
At the end of the day, you have to have your own style, your own niche at the end of the day. So that's the best advice I'll give. And always keep to your craft, stay steady. It's not going to be an easy road,
Right.
but as long as you stay focused, everything will come through.
Right. Is there any final words you would like to give, and anybody you would like to big up before you leave the live stream?
Come on, I want to big up my family one time. My mother, my sister, father, my brother, and they're watching already, listening. Big up my son, my mini me, the twin, Jamar Lloyd. Don't know. Big up, my fans, different people, producers. Big up KG one time. Averages Records. Big up Kaz Media Productions. Don't know. Craig Harris.
Right.
The producer I've worked with. Also the Wizard. Worked with the Wizard as well. DJ Wiz. Yeah, that's the guy that actually brought me on my first dancehall track. Check. Started the vibes. I got the Wizard already, the Wizard.
Yes, you did.
Yeah, the man that actually taught me a lot of stuff in terms of delivery when it comes to dancehall. Yeah, a lot of producers, they know a lot, in different genres and things, but they're not real. I do find like they as well respected as they should be.
Right.
To the truth, because we've working with that man, the Wizard. Trust me, the insight I got and everything, boy. I'm telling you, from you step in that studio and you step out, every time you step in that studio and you step out, you're becoming a better artist.
Right.
I'm telling you.
Right.
Yeah. All the fans that have been with me from since Calypso to now that's still with me, sticking with me, big up yourself. All my dogs from Massacre, you don't know, in the yard, on the block, don't know.
Yeah,
Papa.
I like that. I like that.
Brothers. Yeah, big up yourself, big up Flow, big up Tunes Live. There's different artists I call for.
Yeah, man, of course.
Don't know, Big Shield, Grand B-side, you don't know.
Yeah,
big up.
Well, Black Diamond, me personally, I just want to say big up yourself one time. Keep doing what you're doing. I like.
And big up Cookie, my.
Okay.
Current producer right now, you don't know. I can't forget Cookie that making all my beats.
After all.
Cookie went crazy, you don't know.
Cookie went crazy. But Black Diamond, just want to say, like, big up yourself one time. Appreciate you coming on the live stream. We appreciate you giving us your opinions, your feedbacks, telling us a little bit about yourself, giving us like something so that we can get a little bit some of history, because some of us didn't know that you that created certain songs. Again, I want to thank you for coming here on my platform and giving me the chance to have a word with you. I really appreciate anybody that comes on the platform when I invite them, because it doesn't only just put you out there, but it also shows people that I actually want to do something positive. Just want to tell Black Diamond, big up yourself one time. I guess the stuff end up timing out by accident, but I just want to say big up yourself one more time and keep on doing your thing, bro. I know you watching. I know everything that's been going on. I know you have your job to do and keep doing what you're doing. I mean, you're protecting us. You're a fireman. You know what you have to do. So hey, they're doing what I have to do. You're doing what you have to do, and like he tell you, you do what you have to do. If you have a passion, you have a goal, you go for it. If you have something you want to do, you go for it. If there is if like you want to become something in anything, you do it your own way. You don't try to follow people. You don't try to be in the same thing as somebody, and like it will just show you like in life like how much like you would be like so much of a better person like in life in general, if you get what I'm saying. But everybody, I just want to say like thanks for coming, thanks for logging on, and yeah, big up yourself one time. It's your boy JIREHYR, your reactor, and if you didn't know, now you know. And hey, make me happy so I can make you happy and they can make us happy. Happy, happy, happy. Laters, you already know. Big up all yourself one time. Time out by accident.
Yeah, yeah. Yo, Kirky. Yo, apple juice. Girls from country and all around town. I flood up the street just to see the diamond non-stop. Yeah. Yo, hear me now.
Diamond girls from country and all around town. Hit the street, you're from the touchdown, oh yeah. Oh yeah.
This when me rolling with the realest team. Everybody know me have the biggest scheme. Full of ambition with the biggest dream. Girl, them touch me red and make the biggest scream. When me touch the road, me have the fittest jeans. Now count the losses, all me do is win. Failures me had give me the thickest skin. Me had the quickest spin, so now me had the fittest king. Yeah. Girls from every corner, they want see me. Says everything and more she want give me. Lucian, Bayesian, local Trini. Caribbean girls alone, me want feel me. I'm just living.
Hey, big up all yourself one time. Big up all yourself one time. You get what I say? Big up all yourself one time. See if you can help Black Diamond, you know, and all the artists I've been interviewing. See if you can help them out by clipping some of the interviews and, you know, dropping it on your WhatsApp status, dropping it all over the place, and letting people know why is the word. You understand? I keep it real on the channel, you know. Every Monday and Thursday I can have an interview. Every Monday and Thursday. We have Obanga coming up. We have The Wizard coming up. We have all types of stuff coming up. So, hey, stay tuned. I have some heat for all you. And keep on doing what you're doing. Drop comments down in the section. And share the live. Okay? Big up all yourself one time.